Tank vents out on social media and tell me, you know, about what's right and what's wrong.
Everybody to see his name on the wall just like everybody else, you know. The thing that really got me the most about that, man, he said he would be.
One thing I learned from my pops was you don't need no gang, you don't need a group of people. Now when I see a group, somebody in a group, I feel like they saw.
Floyd Mayweather passionately defended Calvin Ford while taking direct shots at Gervonta "Tank" Davis for his lack of gratitude and respect. He made it clear Davis was given every tool to succeed. If anything ever went wrong, there should be no bad blood. Mayweather didn't hold back, emphasizing that he positioned Davis to win whether as a fighter, entrepreneur, or boss. His message was blunt. Davis owes much of his success to the opportunities provided to him, and showing disrespect to those who built him up is completely unacceptable.
Things go wrong and you're not with me no more. You don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Shocking allegations claim Mayweather secretly gave training tips to Davis's rivals, including Frank Martin. Davis sees this as a deep betrayal, an intentional move to sabotage his career. If true, this exposes just how fractured their once powerful alliance has become.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
During Davis's recent clash with Lamont Roach Jr., tensions with Ford became evident. Ford's absence from camp sparked controversy, and the fight's outcome frustrated fans. Speculation swirled that Mayweather was behind the rift, strategically shaking Davis a foundation. Share your thoughts below. Clash between Davis and Ford. As Ford gave instructions, Davis cut him off, revealing deep communication struggles, further fueling speculation about rising tensions within Davis's camp.
It just went like you said. Oh, it was. We looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right. And so I think it was maybe a lack of focus just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a puppet, you phrased him as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I'd like to see Tank to do what he wanted to do.
Ford emphasized that Davis fell short of expectations in the Roach fight, lacking the sharp dominance many had anticipated. He highlighted missed opportunities to take control, making the bout more competitive. This analysis underscores the struggles Davis faced without Ford's unwavering backing.
How important was it for Tank to learn?
That was the blessing. That wasn't my work. That wasn't Tank work. That wasn't Floyd work. It was the stars, the moons, or whatever, bringing them together to create greatness. So we can have this greatness carry us to the next generation.
You showed humbleness on stage at the press conference today, giving it immense props to the guys at the other side of the table, to Tank, to Goose, and to...
I grew up off them. I grew up off the legends of what they did, when we was watching boxing, when they said boxing was great. Boxing still is.
Ford insists that while mentors offer guidance, a fighter's success ultimately hinges on raw talent and destiny. He stresses that no one can fully take credit for Davis's rise, as his potential was undeniable long before outside influences came into play.
Matter of fact, before they stopped it, I said every time I stop somebody, I call it out.
Every time he come in the corner and talk to him, I said, yo, what you doing? He'll look this way, he'll look this way. He's about to stop.
Cause I start touching them more and more. When they gonna give him the credit for one of the smartest boxers.
That was a beautiful boxing display.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Smart.
That's what I call, you wasn't looking for the knockout, but you was placing this shit.
Yeah, he already seen it.
He said, I can't
That's
get
the
hit.
difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, Tank can't, every fight Tank come and tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah.
He'll tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
Because we said.
What's up? It's your boy Gervonta Davis. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the Rise Podcast.
Davis and Ford share a bond that goes far beyond boxing. Ford has an uncanny knack for reading Davis's every move, knowing exactly when he'll dominate. This rare connection highlights just how crucial their partnership is to Davis's unstoppable success in the ring.
In my mind, this is why Gervonta Davis struggled that fight, so just roll with me for a second, you'll see where I'm going. I don't know if y'all noticed it right away, but I noticed it. Calvin Ford was not the head man in the corner, which I didn't really understand. And before the video continues, go ahead to the follow button because we're about to deep dive into this and we post every day. Calvin Ford was not the lead man who's been with Gervonta since he was a damn near child. Honestly, since he was a child. Why would you do that? I don't know if they were underestimating the fight. I don't know if they were just trying to change it up and try something new because this wasn't a huge opponent. I don't know if there's something wrong with Calvin or Calvin's not going to be there. I don't know. But that was damn stupid. Because you notice when shit started hitting the fan, guess what voice popped up on that screen? Put his head through ropes and Calvin started coaching. When Tank's eye messed up, guess where he looked? He didn't look at that other corner man. He looked for Calvin Ford. Also, Tank talked a lot during this fight. It was a little bit of a different Tank than we've seen. He was chirping with the fire, which isn't new. He was arguing with the ref. He seemed not composed. I feel like that would have been different with a Calvin Ford in his corner. Because I'm going to be real, the advice that his corner was giving him was dog shit. Like, yeah, he won the fight, but let's be real, he shouldn't have won that fight. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that definitely played a role, and I feel like if Calvin was there, it would have went a little different. But yeah, not a good boxing night from Tank, and this is from a Tank fan, so.
Davis looked off without Calvin Ford in his corner. His timing was shaky, his rhythm missing. Fans saw it as one of his weakest performances. Losing Ford wasn't just a change, it was a major blow. Their bond wasn't just that of a fighter and coach. It was trust, stability, and success. Without him, Davis struggled. If Mayweather had a hand in the split, it was a calculated move to break Davis mentally and professionally. No Ford meant no foundation, and for a fighter like Tank, that's dangerous. In boxing, trusting your coach is everything. Without it, winning becomes a gamble.
You hear that name, what does it mean when you first hear that?
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny. But for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting. Police grabbed me before, like, get up. Think I'm just out here just grab me, like, what you doing out here? I'm waiting on the gym.
All for a reason.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Stay updated for our next exciting video packed with valuable insights and trending content.